Yeah, good day everyone. Adam, the weight loss guy here. So I just wanted to touch on a bit of a misconception around obesity. So obviously that's the area that I'm sort of focusing on, and I came into this sort of area after like I work as a health coach, and after seeing so many people come through, I haven't seen one person that doesn't want to lose weight that isn't struggling with some form of like either over fatness, obesity. Those terms aren't actually interchangeable. So there are differences between overweight, overfat, and obesity. Um, but it's not as simple as just people are just being, just overeating and things like that. That can be a big part of it. But I mean, so many things are hormonal with weight loss. It's just not that simple. Um, so like it does really get to me when you hear people go like, oh, just like lazy fat people or whatever. The truth is they're just not as metabolically efficient. Some, not all. Okay, some obese people are putting too much in and not doing enough physical activity. I'm not sure like how many or whatever. Um, but like that's a real thing, and we can fix that with lifestyle change and everything like that. But a lot of people like they're like white knuckling it that I see. Like like they're meeting they're under their calorie. They are in a calorie deficit. They're doing everything they want. Like um, it's just not as simple. And the more I dive into it, like I'm going through textbook after textbook, reading article and podcast, and everything like this. I just watched a really good one. It was an old one from last year, I think. It was so it was Joe Rogan. Whatever you think about Joe Rogan, like just that's all good. But he has some really brilliant guests on his podcast, and he had Dr. Peter Attia. He's a yeah, he's a medical doctor. Um, but he had some like fascinating insights and things, and it backs up everything that I've just been reading. Just all about like how the hormonal changes and everything like this can affect weight. Because people are coming in to see me and they can't lose weight and things like that. And it's really quite sad because they're having mental health issues on top of this, and then people are just like abusing them, or they just they're just kind of like ridiculing them, or they're not speaking to them like if they were a regular person. I mean, they're just saying like, oh, that fat guy or that fat woman over there, and it's quite like you can just imagine how hurtful that would be. So um, just try and keep in mind that it's not as simple as just people are just being fat and lazy or whatever. But some people just are not as metabolically efficient as others. It comes down to genetics, hormonal imbalances, everything. Like if you're stressed, your cortisol levels are going to skyrocket. That's going to make it hard to lose weight. Leptin is a huge hormone that is a satiety hormone. So there's so many. There's like ghrelin. There's all sorts. It's just such a complex issue. So if you if you do see someone like overweight, you don't know how hard they're working. You don't know what the story is, and you don't even know the social, economic factors behind that as well. What's driving them to eat as well. So just try and actually like be a GC. Don't be a dick to people. Because you don't actually know. Like I'm just getting my head around all of this stuff because I thought it was just as simple as calories in, calories out, and that's it. But no, it's far more complex. And I'll try and get that Joe Rogan episode up for you all to check out.